Hello there YouTube, it's me OneGamer13 and I am here with another video of Let's Talk About, and this is going to be part 2 of my Fallout 4 Let's Talk About mini series, sort of. I don't know how many parts are going to be to this, probably as many ideas that I can come up, that'll be how many episodes there's going to be of this. Anyways, sorry for my rambling, but I know last time I said I was going to, well, in the comment section of my last video about Fallout 4, I said that I was going to talk about the VATS in Pip-Boy, but this hit me while I was just doing my daily what's the proper saying for that? Never mind. I'll probably cut that out. But anyways, in the middle of the day while I was editing one of my videos, this hit me. During the E3 Bethesda showcase of Fallout 4, he said that you are descended into the vault, and he said just events transpire and you are the only survivor of the vault. Now that got me thinking a little bit about the game, essentially. Like, why are you the only survivor of the vault, and why is this vault appear to be so different from the other ones that we're used to? This is easy to see by the exterior of the vault on the surface and the actual vault door itself. It's set up differently than all the other vaults we have ever seen in the game. Now, right now, you're seeing an image of the vault door with the 111 across the front of it. Now, I'm going to show you an image of Vault 101, and it looks very different. Like, it looks more finished, less rust, even though it was exposed to the same kind of conditions, kind of buckles out a little bit. But the Vault 111, it buckles inwards. There's pipes exposed, there's warning labels all over it. So I have a theory going for Vault 111. It was an unfinished vault. It was still being worked on and still being built. It might have been finished building, but it just wasn't finished. Now, to help support this is that just the differences between, like, example, Vault 101 and Vault 111 door. Vault 101, it was solid, like, no rust on it, no pipes exposed whatsoever. Vault 111, you have a pipe exposed, there's rust all over it, and, like, it has a completely different design. And if you look at the exterior, well, the surface, you see a bunch of boxes and crates, well, not really crates, but like different types of boxes and containers lying around the outside of it. So this could be interpreted as they were still moving tools and such into the vault. They're still working on it. They have like 2 little traffic cones near the bottom of it, more boxes and larger crates. And something off to the left right there, a big box. Maybe that was an exterior generator, I'm not sure, or maybe a temporary generator, who knows. But yeah, my current running theory for Vault 111 as to why it looks so different is it was unfinished. And another bit, the Vault Tech employee coming by the main character's house to finish up paperwork. Normally, this type of stuff would have been done way beforehand, and like when all the stuff in the vault was finished. So this helps support my theory that Vault 111 was unfinished, in that they're still working on the final paperwork, moving all the papers in, moving all that stuff in. Now, that's why I think about Vault 111. It was an unfinished vault. Now, on to the next theory as to why you're the only survivor. Now, there's a number of ways you could interpret why you're the only survivor and how you're able to live 200 years while when you talk to Cogsworth, when you exit the vault, the main character seems to be baffled by the idea that 200 years has passed. So, to him, it seems like it was an instant from going into the vault to coming back out of the vault. He can't believe 200 years has passed. So that implies some type of time skip in terms of the main character. So this could have happened in 3 ways in my head. and I have ways to support this theory. Now, the first way, as demonstrated by Vault 112, is that he was placed into a simulation when they were all taken down to the vault. They were placed in a simulation, as with Vault 112, everyone was preserved, or at least all their minds were preserved in the vault, and the vault overseer could essentially reset people's minds, as with evidence of Tranquility Lane, with everyone thinking that was normal, so their minds were reset in a way. So, now, another theory. Now, to support the idea of, like, they were put into some type of stasis or some type of elongation preservation, is that, let's look at this scene where they are all just kind of standing around outside of the vault waiting to be lowered in. You can see approximately 7 or so people. That's including the baby, you, and the mother. 7 people. That is nowhere near enough to have a gene pool to last like 200 plus years. You need a lot more people to have a healthy gene pool. So, also, let me take a look at that image again. Yeah, that's nowhere near enough people to have a good gene pool. You would need a lot more people. So, again, going back to Vault 112, there was there was approximately, let's say, about 13 pods, given to at least 2 of them were empty. So that would be around gosh darn it, I cannot do math today. That would be approximately 10 people, which would line up to the 7 people head count from that other image. So, well, I feel like that entire presentation of that was completely butchered. So that's idea 1. They were all put into some type of stasis, and their memories were reset when they got out. So, idea number 2. They could have gone the route of Vault 108 and just kept recloning everyone with the constant supply of Garys. Except they did it on a grander scale, and it just so happens that your guy was the only clone to actually make it, but then it could be shot down by the transfer of memories from Clone 1 to Clone 2 to Clone 17. Because it is easy to see that he remembered Cogsworth when he got out of the vault. He still had memories. So that theory could easily be shot down. But to help with that, I believe in the lore of the Fallout series, like, Boston was the headquarters, like the main hub for advanced technology, like Commonwealth technology, androids, and synthetic robots. So maybe there was a way to transfer memories from person to clone. I don't know. Now, these are all different ideas of how the main character was preserved for 200 years, or at least his memories were transferred for 200 years. Now, on to the third theory of how he survived for so long, is the idea of cryostasis, just freezing the body. Similar to the simulation, but there's no need for the simulation itself. You just freeze and thaw. Now, the only proof I could find for that is this image here. I'm sorry I couldn't get a better one, of a synthetic robot firing a cryo laser, and in the crafting area there's something called a glow-sighted cryo laser pistol. Cryo freezing, blah 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 blah. You can make the connection there. He could have been cryogenically frozen, and only he thawed out, or he survived the cryostasis process. Now, something I wanted to note is that most vault people are issued a Pip-Boy when they enter the vault, all that stuff. So my theory is everyone was rushed into the vault and rushed into whatever manner they used to preserve everyone's bodies. So that leads to him finding the Pip-Boy, well, I can only presume right outside the vault, i.e. the skeleton of the Vault Tech employee. He finds the Pip-Boy outside the vault. He wasn't issued one. So that leads me to believe they were all rushed in and shoved into those preservation chambers or whatever. Wow, I feel like I'm rambling on. How long? Holy crap, 10 minutes. Okay, so yeah. My theory is Vault 111 was unfinished. They were still working on it. My 3 ideas of how he could have been preserved was simulation akin to Vault 112, cloning and memory transfer as akin to Vault 108 in Commonwealth technology, or cryogenically frozen as evident by the cryo weapons that you can apparently craft in the game. And they were all rushed in, as evident by him finding the Pip-Boy and not being issued the Pip-Boy. So, I want you guys to share your ideas of how and, like, what's so special about Vault 111 for it to have a different design to it. My idea still stands that, like, it was an unfinished vault. How he could have been preserved for 200 years without seemingly aging at all. And finally, why he was the only survivor. I still find that kind of interesting. Now, in all 3 circumstances, it's like everyone else might have died off. Or they just didn't come out of their stasis or whatever. So, down in the comment section below, tell me what you think of all these ideas. Propose your own ideas and make sure you have evidence with them. My philosophy is, do not bother proposing an idea unless you have evidence to work off of and present to support your idea. Also, down in the comment section below, tell me other ideas you want me to talk about. I am still going to try to talk about VATS and the Pip-Boy and the critical hit system in one of my future episodes. So, this has been OneGamer13 talking about Vault 111 and the main character and how he's the only survivor of it. So, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Follow me at onegamer13.tumblr.com if you want to see extra stuff that I do. And I hope to see you all later.